Yeah, hi there. These comments are for HE, and I am Michael Buckoff, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-Step System to Pass the TOEFL IBT. You completed my independent speaking practice test number 92, and here it is. You know an exciting secret about your best friend. Do you tell others about it, or will you keep silent? Explain why you would or would not tell others about your friend's secret. So that's the question. And then you say,
I wouldn't tell others my best friend's secret. I have 2 reasons. First,
now in the beginning, instead of saying I have 2 reasons, you can probably begin it with a little bit more complex grammar. Go to speaking lesson number 2 and watch the first 5 to 6 minutes of that video. It will show you 5 different grammar structures you can use to begin your responses.
I wouldn't tell others my best friend's secret. I have 2 reasons. First, we are good friends. For example, my position and her position are reversed. I told to my best friend that my biggest secret. However, my best friend tell others. This time, I think I can't trust her. So that if I tell others her secret, she would think same things. Second, it is important.
Now it's probably important here to use the if. If I tell a secret about my best friend, then my friend will not trust me. So you're avoiding the more complicated grammar, but really you will need to use probably a conditional statement here to show what could happen if you did this. So if you're not sure how to use adverb clauses, go to the grammar part of my course and study the lesson titled Adverb Clause.
It's important for friendship to respect each other.
That's a good idea. So it's important in a friendship to respect each other.
If you want to keep good friendship, you would have to respect each other. And it is important for friendship to respect each other.
Okay.
If you want to keep good friendship, you would have to respect each other.
Okay.
I think the meaning.
And then try to give an example there, some example that would illustrate the respect, right? So you still need to give some personal, some specific example to support what you're saying.
The meaning of respecting each other includes keep the secret our secret. All of that, I would not tell others my best friend's secret. Thank you.
Okay, so what you didn't do, what you could do, was strengthen, I think, the depth of your ideas, is to present an example. You might want to say something like this. Suppose that my friend is going to quit his or her job, and my friend tells me in confidence that he or she's going to quit. In order to maintain respect in that relationship, I would not be able to tell my friend's secret to anybody else, or if I did, it would cause my friend to lose respect in me. That's what you're missing. You need to give a specific example of a secret of some situation and how you wouldn't tell other people about it in order to maintain or keep that relationship and that respect with your friend. So that's something that I'd recommend, is more detail, more specific detail to support your ideas. Now let's take a look at the rubrics here for just a minute for this particular task. Now again, I'm going to give you credit for completing the assignment today, but if this were the final exam, I'm going to tell you what your grade would have been or would be here. So I'm going to put you in the 2 range. So part of your problem here is you're expressing mostly basic ideas with limited details and support. You need to make the speech you. You need to give some example to personalize the idea, right? In terms of your grammar, you're using more simple, more basic grammar. So like I said, I'd like you to review the grammar lesson titled Adverb Clauses. I think that would be good, and you want to use more of those complex sentences in your speaking. In terms of your delivery or pronunciation, you still need to work a lot on your tone. So study intonation lessons number 35 through 40. I think that would also be very, very important for you. Okay, your score here is 2.0 out of 4, or 15 points out of 30 on this particular practice test. Now, if this were the final exam, you would receive a score of 70%. Now remember, that's going to be 15% of your grade, so you want to keep working on improving your speaking. You can do it by using more advanced grammar and by providing more specific details, and also you need to work on varying your tone more than you're doing right now. All right, thank you, HE.